Welcome to helping 1 million small and medium-sized businesses to advertise like a professional. My name is Mike Damjanovic, and I'm an Adline specialist and the host of this very special podcast, aiming to deliver you with value to our listeners. And our aim really is to inspire, educate, and help all of you that are listening or viewing this to succeed with your advertising. So today we're going to be talking about how you as a small or medium-sized business can succeed with your advertising or your ads in 2022. In the studio with me, I have Carl-Wilhelm. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
And he will also be helping me and featuring frequently. So good to have you, Carl. Carl, you've been doing ads and digital advertising marketing for about 5 years now. And you're actually the person that got me into advertising yourself. And you've worked with not just here in Norway, but internationally, 19 different countries with literally hundreds of small and medium-sized companies.
Correct.
So what would you say is some of the most important things for a small business to be focusing on in 2022?
I think there are 5 simple things you need to, maybe not that simple, but 5 important things you should always keep in mind. And the first one is, of course, create a compelling offer before you start advertising. You can't advertise something that doesn't sell, even though you optimize it a lot. Create a compelling offer, and remember that your offer is separate from your product. The offer is not the product, and the product is not the offer, but package your product inside an offer. An offer includes good payment terms, a good bonus guarantee, and maybe a time-limited discount. Just package it into something that sells. That's a compelling offer.
Is that like something that you would typically sit down with Excel or a Word document and actually write out what it is that you can offer and then put it together to make a compelling offer?
I would basically, yes, right. I would basically just write down bullet points. Okay, this is our product. This is the price. This is the terms. This is the guarantee. This is the bonus, and just list it out as a good product or offer, and front that in the ad. And that's number 1. Number 2 is create original ad content. You don't need those fancy photo shoots. You don't need fancy product images like
this.
like this. You can just take a video or image from your phone and use that one, because it looks original. It looks good. It's more than enough.
An ad that doesn't look like an ad.
The ad doesn't look like an ad. It's more like a native ad that fits the look and feel of the advertising channel. And that's number 2. Number 3 is create many variations. Let's say you create 20 different variations. Chances are 2 of those ads are going to account for 80% of your total results. Just 2 of them. 20% of your ads is going to generate 80% of the results.
When you say publish many different variations, you basically mean test different types of ads, different images, different creatives, video, images.
Just test everything. Test a lot of headlines, test a lot of different images, a lot of different videos, different graphics. Just don't be afraid to test a lot, because then you will identify the winners, and then you can create new tests based upon those winners. We often see a lot of businesses that publish 1 or 2 Facebook ads, for instance. But let's say you create 10, then you have a big chance that you will identify a really good winner.
I remember this because I think about 6 months ago we did a fancy video shoot, and I had to record some videos. But we also had one of our colleagues, Elena, and she was also in the videos. And I remember we tested those ads, and actually there was a lot more conversions on her videos even though she's not a native English speaker like myself.
No.
But we also then tested with different messaging, different headlines and descriptions, and we were also able to see, okay, these 2 ads actually performed a lot better than those 2 ads in terms of attracting people
and
to
we learned
the website and also converting.
Yeah, we learned that angle was the best.
Mm.
So let's produce more angles like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, again, it doesn't have to be fancy. Like use simple original content. And number 4, know your audience before you start advertising. Give Adline or your ad channel a few simple inputs. Try to identify relevant keywords that you think your audience is searching for. Try to find the blogs, the newspapers, the brands they follow every day, and use that as a target audience. Number 5, know your metrics. Look especially on click-through rate, and because click-through rate determines how effective your ad is. If you have a low click-through rate, then that means that your ad is not appealing enough. Maybe you should test a new image, maybe you should test a new headline. The other metric you should look at is just in general, how much traffic do you get and how much of that traffic converts. If the traffic doesn't convert, then it's something you should do on your landing page or the message in general.
Yeah, so what do you actually mean by converting? Is that so obviously the sole purpose of an ad is to attract interest and get somebody to click on it, and then obviously then they go to your website or a landing page.
Yeah.
Is it there they should be doing the conversion?
Yes.
Okay.
You should do the conversion on the landing page, but it's actually interesting that you say that, because conversion, traffic and conversion is actually on every single level of the customer journey, because 1, you have to create an ad that converts an impression to a click. You have to convince them to click the ad. Once they've clicked the ad and landed on your page, you have to then convince them to do some form of action. That's the conversion I'm referring to.
So the conversion is like a goal.
Yeah, a goal
when they
the
land
website.
on the landing page or the website.
Yeah, true. So summarized, create a compelling, irresistible offer. We have actually a guide on the website. And number 2, create original ad content.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, test many different variations. Know your audience and know your metrics.
Okay. 5 really simple but really crucial suggestions and points from Carl to be implementing now in 2022. Pretty much on all of these points, there is information on our website. We have templates, we have customers of the week that actually share their winning templates with anyone that would like to use them. It's so easy that you can just click on, copy and paste into your Adline account, and within a matter of minutes, literally minutes, you can have a winning campaign that's already been proven by another company. So lots to learn here, actually, lots to implement. If you've listened to the earlier podcast, then we really do appreciate getting questions from you guys, our listeners, our viewers. And I can't promise to answer all of them, but we will try to answer 1 or 2 questions every podcast. And going forward, then depending on how many, we might even make special podcasts specific to answering questions. So Carl, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Take care, and thanks for joining us.